Welcome to my stand-up channel. Sun worshippers flock to Britain's beaches and leave locals moaning about having to wait 2 hours to be served in the pub, as tomorrow is tipped to be hottest day of year so far with 77°F heat. Sun seekers are flocking to Britain's holiday hotspots for a scorching bank holiday weekend, sparking local complaints about 2-hour waits to be served in the pub. Day trippers have piled into several picturesque seaside resorts across Britain today, with temperatures set to hit around 75°F, 24°C, in parts of the country. Sun seekers basked in glorious sunshine and enjoyed clear blue skies on the packed beach on Lyme Regis. Punts and kayaks filled the River Cam in Cambridge. And others took a cooling dip in the sea across the country on Blackpool Beach. Droves of lockdown-weary Brits made the journey to Devon in a bid to enjoy the hot weather ahead of Bank Holiday Monday, which is set to see temperatures rise to a toasty 77°F, 25°C. Roughly 75,000 visitors are expected today at Brighton, with 50,000 at Bournemouth and 50,000 at Blackpool. But 11 million day trippers are clogging roads, RAC data showed. With traffic jams due on coastal routes including the A23 to Brighton, A31 to Dorset, A30 to Cornwall and M55 to Blackpool. A local who visited the Imperial in Exeter said his family had to wait more than 2 hours for a round of drinks as the city's beer gardens saw an influx of revelers to enjoy their time off in the sun. The angry customer, whose order included an Abbott ale, pint of Carlsberg shandy and a lime and soda, told Devon Live. When we ordered at 2:55 p.m., we didn't get our drinks until 2 hours later. It is absolutely ridiculous, I'm sorry to say. It was full. Basically the security were excellent. They weren't letting people into the garden area until there was a table free. And Plymouth man was left fuming after spending almost an hour and a half in the queue for a KFC drive-through in the city. William Davies, a former restaurateur, went out with his wife and children to the grub from the popular fast food restaurant on Friday, but spent much of the evening stuck in the queue at KFC St. Badeau. It comes ahead of a scorching June, tipped to be the hottest on record, as 88°F, 33°C, European heat pulses bake the country. Forecasters at the Met Office warned people to slap on plenty of sun cream as UV light levels will be high or very high. Becky Mitchell, a meteorologist from the Met Office, said, "We could potentially get to the hottest day of the year, but definitely by tomorrow." The previous high of 24.5°C, 76.1°F, was recorded on March 30th at Kew Gardens. We will see highs of 24°C, 75.2°F. Most likely in parts of Wales and the Midlands and in northwest England as well on Sunday. It's likely we could get to 24.5°C, 76.1°F. Ms. Mitchell said, "We are expecting highs of 25°C, 77°F, tomorrow. So the warmest day of the year so far, and both today and tomorrow we will see temperatures in the low 20s in most parts of the UK, even in northern Scotland." She continued, "The only exception is along the east coast. There is quite a lot of low cloud, mist and fog in east coastal areas and that will stay for the next few days. So highs of between 12°C, 53.6°F, and 16°C, 60.8°F, there, quite a lot lower than elsewhere." Ms. Mitchell said many places in the southeast including London had dawned cloudy on Sunday morning, but that had mostly cleared away by mid-morning. Although a fine bank holiday is a rarity, in themselves the temperatures are not unusual for the time of year, with the mercury usually sitting in the high teens and low 20s by late May. Ms. Mitchell said, "That could go up to 27°C, 80.6°F, in 1 or 2 spots by Wednesday. That is pretty warm for the time of year but not record-breaking and not exceptional. It is just because of the weather we have been having that it will feel pretty warm," she said. May was the 4th wettest on record for the UK, and the wettest ever for Wales. despite some bookies offering 2/1 odds on next month being the hottest June ever. Ms. Mitchell said there is nothing in the long-range forecast at the moment that would indicate that will be the case. There are no strong signals for it to be the warmest June on record. Temperatures will come down a little by the end of next week, and it won't be as warm from Thursday onwards, so there are no strong signals. Although it is a bit early to tell. The Met Office also said today would be dry, warm and sunny this afternoon. A meteorologist said, "It could be the warmest day of the year so far as temperatures approach the mid-20s. However, the East Coast will stay chilly and misty in places. Fine and dry conditions were expected to continue on Sunday as Britons made the most of their newly restored freedoms following the lifting of many lockdown restrictions." Evening cloud was forecast to spread from these coastal areas to eastern counties and parts of the Midlands in the evening. But a dry night with clear periods was predicted elsewhere throughout the UK. The weekend started well as London and the South East recorded highs of 21°C on Saturday, sending people flocking to beaches and parks. In Cambridge, a floating bar did a roaring trade with the punters out on the River Cam and all those lining the banks. But before catching some rays. The Met Office has warned the public to make sure they don plenty of sun cream as UV levels will be high or very high. The Met Office said, "Keep covered and wear a hat and sunglasses. Spend time in the shade and use a high-factor sun cream with good UV protection to protect yourself." But it was not wall-to-wall sunshine across the UK as in Edinburgh heavy sea mist blocked the majority of the blue skies showing. Although the beachgoers did not seem to mind. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.